Mondrian Hearts. Piet Mondrian was a Dutch artist that liked to use lines, shapes, and colors. He was known as an abstract artist. That means he really didn't like to paint people or things, but liked to use shapes, lines, and colors. Today, we are going to make a heart inspired with Mondrian patterns, lines, and colors. Let's get started. Hello, Mr. Brush. The first thing I'm going to do is fold my paper in half, like a book. There you have it. Alrighty, one side opens up, one side is folded. So the side that is folded, I'm going to draw half of a heart. Not a whole heart, half. So remember, we're working big today, not tiny, big. So I'm gonna come down just a little bit. Start here, and I'm gonna go big, 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 kind of like a rainbow. And then I'm gonna start coming back down into the bottom. Ta-da! And that is half of a heart. Now we're gonna do our cutting trick. So I'm leaving my paper folded and I'm gonna cut on the line. Remember, your thumb is always in the small hole and 3 or 4 fingers are in the bigger hole. And your thumb always stays on top. So I'm gonna hold my paper and I'm gonna try my best to cut on the line. And open up your scissors, go to the middle, and chomp again. Chomp, 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 chomp. And look, I am turning my paper. I don't have to turn my scissors all crazy. All I'm gonna do is turn my paper. And you're gonna love this when I open it up. All right, here's the cool part. Now I'm gonna open my book. Ta-da! I have a beautiful heart. Your turn. Now we're gonna decorate our heart in the style of our artist, Mondrian. And here are some of his artworks. And remember, he liked to use the primary colors. And we'll talk more about those in a minute. But if I look at his artwork, what kind of lines does he have? Are they wavy? They are straight. Good job. And he has shapes. What kind of shapes do you see? Squares, rectangles. Good job. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be drawing some lines, some straight lines. They don't have to be perfectly straight, as long as you try your best. So if you're working from home, you can draw with a pencil. You could draw with a permanent black marker if you have one, or you could draw with a black oil pastel, because when we paint, we don't want our black lines to disappear. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna draw with my black marker so you can see really good what I'm doing. So I'm gonna fill up my heart with these kind of patterns, lines and squares. So I can draw a line going from the top to the bottom. A standing line. A standing line, we call it vertical. Can you say vertical? Good job. I think I'm gonna draw a side-to-side line, a sleeping line. We call this kind of line horizontal. Can you say horizontal? That's a tricky word too. So remember, a standing line, let's draw another standing line. That means he's standing up from top to bottom. He's called vertical. I'm gonna draw some more horizontal. That means laying down, side to side. Maybe I'll put one more here. Ooh, it's already starting to make rectangles and kind of like squares. I think I'll put a big horizontal line. Horizontal is side to side. So I'm gonna go side to side. So how you draw your lines is up to you because you are the artist, okay? Look at his artwork. Here is a standing line, and there's little standing lines. There's long standing lines. There are long horizontal lines, laying down, sleeping, right? So how you draw yours is up to you. I think this part, these squares are too big. They need some more lines in them. So I'm gonna do another line. What kind of line is this? He's standing. So if he's a standing line, he's called vertical. I'm gonna do a laying down line. He's called horizontal. I'm gonna do a standing line. He's called vertical. All right, friends, we are ready to paint. You're ready too, Mr. Brush? Well, you're gonna get dirty, so we're gonna have to move you out the way. So on my heart, I am gonna be using the colors that our artist Mondrian uses. He uses red, blue, yellow. And these are special because they're called the primary colors. Can you say primary? Good job. So, if you're working from home, you can use your watercolor paint. If you're here at school with me, we have this because I don't want you to get confused with all the colors. We're only gonna be using the primary colors. Is this a primary color? Nope. Primary color? Nope. Primary color? Nope. And our paper's white. We don't need white. So we're only using red, blue, and yellow. Alrighty, so I'm gonna make sure my brush is really wet and I'm gonna visit the color, and the same with watercolor paint. I'm gonna rub-a-dub-dub so I get it really nice and juicy, 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 juicy. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna paint inside of our shapes. So I'm holding down my paper so he doesn't wiggle around. And I'm gonna try to go on the outside. And then I can fill up the inside. And if my paint gets lighter, that means I need a little bit more water on my brush. And then I need to go visit the paint. And swish, 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 rub-a-dub-dub. And then I need to paint the rest of my rectangle. If you accidentally go outside of the lines, is that okay? Yes, as long as you're trying your best. All right, let's give my brush a bath to the bottom of the cup. Ta-da! All right, let's visit another primary color. I'm gonna visit green. Ah, it's a green primary. No. So I'm gonna go visit yellow, and I'm gonna rub-a-dub-dub. What is yellow in Arabic? Asfar. What's yellow in your native language? Maybe you speak Spanish. Amarillo. Maybe you speak Italian. Maybe you speak Korean. You'll have to tell me the other names for yellow. So remember, I'm going to take my time, try my best, and have fun. All right, I'm going to speed up the video. So I'm almost finished, but I'm looking at my painting and I only see one red square. I mean rectangle. We want our painting to be balanced. That means we want our eye to look around. So right now when I look at this, my eye is just going red, red, red. So I think instead of all these white empty ones, what do you think I need more of? Red, right? So I think I need some red over here. So I'm gonna go and visit red. And let's see if it looks more balanced once I paint another red. And remember, you're gonna do that with all the colors, blue and yellow, and even the ones that we don't paint white. You're gonna make sure that they stay balanced. That means don't have too many reds, don't have too many yellows, don't have too many blues or too many whites. So I got one in the middle, one over here. What if we do a red over here? Ooh, I really like that. And you can see I got paint on my area, on my working space. Is that okay? Yes, as long as we clean up when we're finished. All right, the last step is we're gonna choose a background color. And I'm gonna choose from the primary colors or black. So I've got red, yellow, blue, and black. So you can kind of see which color looks best. Maybe you like blue. Maybe you want yellow or red or black. I think I'm gonna go with red today. So I'm gonna grab my glue stick and glue him down.